Welcome back, everybody, to the Madden 07 Albuquerque Vipers franchise. Halfway through the season, which means we're going to be taking a look around the league. The Steelers are in control of their division at 7-1. No one else even has a winning record in the North there. The Colts are 5-4, but right behind them are the Texans at 4-4, and even the Titans are still alive at 3-6. The Patriots, only one loss on the year for them. The Bills are at 500, and then the Jets and Dolphins both at 3-5. The Broncos are 6-2. Right behind them are the Chargers at 5-3. Then you got the Chiefs at 4-4, and then the 2-6 Raiders. The Packers are 7-1, but right behind them there are the 5-3 Detroit Lions, then the Bears, and then the 1-win Minnesota Vikings. The Saints are 6-2 on top of the South there. The Falcons right behind them at 5-3. You got the Buccaneers at 500, and then the Panthers, our opponents for today, are 2-6. The Washington Redskins are the last undefeated team in football at 8-0, and nobody else even has a winning record. The Giants are second in the division at 4-5. And then finally in the NFC West, one of the most competitive divisions in the league, the Seahawks are 7-1. We are 6-2. The Cardinals are 5-3, and then the 49ers, they're 1-8. Looking at these stats around the league, Brock Flowers has the best quarterback rating, over 2,000 yards passing for Matt Leinart. That leads the league. Brock Flowers has 18 passing touchdowns. Hasselbeck has 17. And then you have a handful of players, including Orlando Cross with 16. Only one pick thrown by the rookie Brock Flowers. He's having a phenomenal season. He's basically already locked up Offensive Rookie of the Year. And then most interceptions, Joel Morton and Matt Hasselbeck have each thrown 14. Larry Johnson has already over 1,000 yards on the season. He also has 7 rushing touchdowns to go along with that. But Lawrence Maroney has 13 total rushing touchdowns. He is coming for the record there. Looking at receptions, Lee Evans has the most, and he's tied with the most yards with Darrell Jackson at 846. And then you got Chad Johnson right behind him, Deion Branch, and Corin Robinson. Those are your top 5 in receiving yards. And then Burleson, Little, Wayne, and Johnson all have 7 receiving touchdowns. Looking at the offensive lineman stats, you can see there's a handful of guys who have already given up double-digit sacks this season. But for the first time in a while, there's no Viper offensive lineman up there. It's really nice to see our offensive line has really improved. 16 sacks already for Jermaine Kearse there. My goodness gracious. He could very well break the record in just a few weeks. He's having a heck of a season. And then you also have a handful of players with 4 interceptions. Taking a look at our team stats, 1,700 passing yards for Cross, 16 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. The picks are a little bit high. He did throw 3 interceptions last week against Seattle. But overall, he's been doing a pretty good job of taking care of the football. Ed Ailman has over 300 yards on the ground. Same with Orlando Cross, 164 for Phil Van Dyke and a touchdown. Maurice Morris also has 2 rushing touchdowns and 47 yards. Larry Fitzgerald has 23 receptions for 459 yards and 6 touchdowns. Phillips is number 2 with over 302 touchdowns. Chris Clark has 200 yards and a touchdown. Alex Smith 200 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns for him. And then the running backs have been getting pretty involved in the receiving game as well so far this season. Jordan Gross is the only man who has given up more than 1 sack this season. Fantastic job so far by the offensive line. 8 sacks for Daryl Finnan to lead the team. Antro Wilson's right behind them. You also have James Hall, Jeff Robridge, Pete Hunter, and Roger Wicks getting sacks. Terrence Newman has 4 picks to lead the team, 2 for Schmidt and Taylor. And then Hunter and Kelly each have 1 as well. And then finally, John Hall, 15 for 15 when it comes for field goals. Still perfect on the year. Lawrence Maroney is the favorite to win the MVP right now. Brock Flowers is there at 3. Orlando Cross at 4. Matt Leinart at 5. Aiken Adele there, number 2, a linebacker for the Cowboys. Maroney's also the favorite to win Offensive Player of the Year. Orlando Cross is second in that race, and then Brock Flowers number 4. Aiken Adele's the favorite to win Defensive Player of the Year. He's having a heck of a season. You also have Jonathan Vilma there, Dansby, Clark, and Porter. When it comes to Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, no surprise here that Brock Flowers is the favorite. And then Eric McGrady, a Buccaneers linebacker, is the favorite to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. As I already implied earlier, we really did struggle last week against Seattle, ended up losing on Monday Night Football. And because of that, some people are actually picking the upset this week as we take on the Carolina Panthers. They are led by Dointa Koch, who was a first-round pick back in the 2007 draft class, the same year that Cross was selected, but his career has gone very much differently. 40 career passing touchdowns to 50 career interceptions. It's been a rough road for him so far, and you can't help but think this is probably going to be his last season with the Panthers. Donald Driver is their leading receiver, over 600 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns for him. He is also likely in the last year, but of his career, not just with Carolina, because he normally retires after the 2010 season. They got a couple of tackles for loss. They have 2 guys there with 5 sacks, and they also have a handful of interceptions. So for a 2-6 team, their defense isn't half bad. It's their offense, though, that really has been struggling. I don't think they've made the playoffs at all throughout this series. I remember a couple years ago, I think it was 2 seasons ago, that they had a 4-2 start and ended up going to something around 6-10. And that was Koch's best season of his career, and he still had more interceptions than touchdowns, I believe. So it just really has not worked out for Carolina. They are likely going to have a new quarterback next season. They do have Jake Plummer backing up Koch, and he's actually a higher overall than Koch, but they're sticking with their young quarterback. Albuquerque is going to get the football to start off today's game, and we start off by going backwards. We give the football to Ed Ailman there, though. He's going to pick up 6. On 3rd down and 5, crossfires over the middle, looking for Maurice Morris, but the pass is going to be broken up, and we go 3 and out to start off the game. Ruben Drones is going to get the toss to the left here, but the Vipers defense gets to him for a loss. Now on 2nd down and long, Koch goes down, and Trell Wilson gets the sack. Loss of 7 on the play. Andy Reid on the sidelines there, not happy, as he is now the coach of the Panthers. 3rd and long, Koch takes a shot deep. The reception is made, but out of bounds. He's also a little bit shaken up after that play, but he will return to the game. So each team starts off today's game with a 3 and out. The Vipers have pretty solid field position here, though, to start off this next drive. Play fake, cross throws right side. That pass gets broken up. On 3rd down and 5, Orlando rolls to his left here. Throws looking for Roddy White, and he dropped it. And we're going to go 3 and out yet again. I formation for Carolina. They're going to run it right up the middle with Ruben Drones, and that's going to pick up a gain of 6. Drones again gets the handoff. He gets some nice blocking, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. On 1st down and 10, well, there's a penalty, and that's going to actually make this 1st down and 15 now. Out of the I formation again, but this time they look to pass, but Antrell Wilson gets in there again for his 2nd sack so far on the year. I believe that's his 6th on the season now. He's having himself quite the good sophomore season for us. Koch is looking to throw again, throws across his body, and he threw it right to Terrence Newman, and he dropped the interception. Another 3rd down and long for Carolina, but the pressure gets to him there. Daryl Finnan causing the incomplete pass, and Carolina's got a punt again. The Vipers have great field position to start off here, and we get even better position as Charles Phillips makes that reception. Najee Davenport makes that grab there, and that's going to pick up a gain of 3. Here goes Ed Ailman running right side, and that's going to pick up a few. Last play of the quarter now. Cross rolls to his right on 3rd down, and his pass is going to be broken up immediately there. We're going to have to attempt a 48-yard field goal with John Hall, who stays perfect on the season, and the Vipers are going to take the early lead early in the 2nd quarter now. Drones gets the football, but this defense is not letting him go anywhere. Koch looks to throw, and he's got time in the pocket. Aaron, this one out. He connects with his tight end, Curry, and he's going to get them well into Vipers territory down to the 26. His first completion of the day goes for over 50. Another dropped interception on 1st down there, though. Koch has some pretty dangerous throws today. Drones runs left side, breaks out of a couple tackles, fighting for every yard he can get, and that's going to get them out to about the 11-yard line. Koch fires to the end zone there. He finds his rookie wide receiver, but he is going to be brought down at the goal line. They're going to run a little bit of play action, and the defense is going to get to him with the sack. Now Drones are going to run right side, and he's going to go untouched for the Panthers touchdown, and that is going to give them the lead now here in the 2nd quarter. Albuquerque looks to respond. Cross throws underneath there for Larry Fitzgerald. That's going to pick up a 1st down and more. Now we're going to run out of the I formation. Ed Ailman takes it up the middle and picks up a gain of 6. Cross looks to throw, moves to his right. He's got an open lane in front of him. He's across midfield there before he gets pushed out of bounds. Cross looks to throw again, rolls to his left. Roddy White this time makes the reception, and that's going to move the chains. Here goes Phil Van Dijk running right up the gut, and he's going to pick up a gain of 4. Cross looks to throw, takes a shot to the end zone here for Fitz, who makes a one-handed grab in the end zone for the touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, you are amazing. Last play now before the 2-minute warning as the Vipers now hold a 3-point lead. They're going to pick up a gain of 4. Spreading things out now on second down, Strickland makes that reception and picks up the first. 5 wide yet again. Koch pump fakes again, and then he goes down. He couldn't buy enough time, and Trent Wilson gets in there for his 3rd sack of the first half. Once again, Carolina's going to go 5 wide there. Brandt is going to make the reception, breaks out a 1 tackle, but really didn't go anywhere on that play. And there's also an injured Viper. John Kelly looks like he hurt his shoulder. He will be back in the ballgame shortly, though. Now they're just going to run the football with Williams right up the middle, take the safe approach, and the Vipers are going to burn a timeout and try to put together a 2-minute drill. Cross throws right side there for Larry Fitzgerald, and that's going to get us out to the 40-yard line. Orlando looks to throw again. Now he's going to take off and run, sliding down at midfield. Albuquerque hurries up to the line of scrimmage. Cross moves to his right now, and he's going to pick up the first down with his legs and then steps out of bounds. 29 seconds left to play in the half. Orlando fires left side there, and Roddy White makes another catch out to about the 25. Orlando's going to try to dump this one off to the running back. It's caught, but out of bounds. Just 10 seconds left to go. Cross looks to throw. Steps up into this one for Larry Fitzgerald. And he has his 2nd receiving touchdown in the half. That's going to put Albuquerque up by 7 now. Larry Fitzgerald doing Larry Fitzgerald type things. And that's going to put us up by 10 at halftime. Carolina gets the football to start off the second half now. Trying to come back from this 10-point deficit. They're only going to pick up 2 yards on first down though. Drones gets the carry again right up the middle. A nice running lane for him. Moves the chains. And Jeff Robrich also looks like he got injured on that play, grabbing at his shoulder. Looking to pass now. Koch throwing this one to the left side. Caught, but out of bounds. We get an update on Jeff Robrich. He will also be returning to the game soon. That pass is going to be dropped. So now 3rd down. Both teams are 0 for 3 on 3rd down today. But that trend is not going to continue as Alderman makes that reception. And that's going to convert the 3rd down. 2nd down and 10 after the first down run goes nowhere. Drones runs left side. And that's going to pick up a solid gain of 6. Now they're going to run the ball with Williams. He takes this one to the right side. He's in open space. The 30-yard line dragged down by Terrence Newman inside of the 25. Drones is going to take this one right up the gut, and that's going to pick up 3 yards. They're going to spread things out here on 2nd down, and Donald Driver, the longtime Green Bay Packer, makes that reception, and that's going to get them into the red zone now and make it 1st down and goal. 2nd down and goal. They're going to run the football with Drones. He's not going anywhere. 3rd and goal. Koch looks to throw. Throws to the end zone. The pass is tipped. Caught by Curry, but he was only able to get 1 foot inbounds. And the Panthers are going to attempt this field goal, which is up and good. That's going to bring them within 1 score. The Panthers chewed up a lot of clock on that drive there. Almost half of the 3rd quarter they used up. And now Albuquerque's looking to extend their lead. On 2nd down, Crush takes a shot to the left looking for Chris Clark, but the pass is going to fall incomplete. That was either Clark or Fitzgerald. I'm actually not sure. Cross throws right side there for Alex Smith. He makes that reception and moves the sticks. Ailman gets the handoff here, but he's only going to pick up a couple of yards. Orlando looks to throw, moving to his right now. Steps up into this one looking deep for Phillips, but the pass is going to be broken up. 3rd down and 8. Orlando's looking to pass again. He's got Larry Fitzgerald wide open. He gets across midfield before getting caught from behind. That's his 5th reception of the game. And that's going to put him right on the century mark. Orlando looking to throw again, rolling to his right. He's going to take off and run again, picking up 7 or 8 yards there. Here is a run to the right side for Ed Ailman. That's going to pick up the first down, and that's going to send us to the fourth quarter. Phil Van Dyke's going to get the football now, but he's going the wrong way. Loss of 3 on the play, and then the pass on second down is going to be dropped by Charles Phillips. Hit him right in the face there. Now across those left side, and another drop. This time Chris Clark let him down. And now we're going to attempt a 54-yard field goal because it's 4th down and 13. And he barely made it. Perfect on the season still. That's going to give us the 2-possession lead late in the game. Roger Wicks gets in there on the sack, forcing a loss of 5. On second down, Koch looks to throw again. He's got time. Throws right side. He's going to be picked off by Ike Taylor, though. Koch under heavy pressure on that play, and not the best read on his part, and the result is a turnover. Crossfires over the middle, and another drop there. Granted, it was going to be a tough catch, but still hit Charles Phillips right in the hands. 3rd down and 5 after Phil Van Dyke picks up 5. Orlando throws right side there for Maurice Morris, and that's going to keep this drive alive. Cross looks to throw now. Rolls to his right. Now he's rolling back to his left. Takes a shot to the end zone for Alex Smith, who makes the reception for the Vipers touchdown. I was actually not trying to throw that one to Alex Smith. I was looking to throw the ball away as Orlando was under heavy pressure there. But I got kind of lucky there. Got it out to Alex Smith. And that's probably going to be the nail in the coffin, as that's going to put the Panthers down by 17 points now in the fourth quarter. Koch throws left side there, and his pass is going to be broken up. 3rd and 10. Dunta Koch looks to throw again, throws right side, and nearly picked off by Ike Taylor again. And Carolina's going to punt. We're just trying to bleed this clock down now and get out of here with a victory. Here goes Ed Ailman running to the left side, picking up about 13 yards there. A good run from him. Ailman's going to run left side there again, a nice stiff arm, and he's going to step out of bounds after picking up a gain of 4. Ailman's going to run right side now, and that's going to set up 3rd down and 2. We're going to give the football to Phil Van Dyke, who takes it up the middle, but he's only going to pick up 1 yard, and we hit the 2-minute warning, and Albuquerque's going to punt. Koch throws over the middle on 3rd down here. He connects with the rookie and moves the chains. On 2nd down, he's going to connect with Strickland there, and it's going to move the sticks. Going to Koch, pump faking, then he throws left side there, and the rookie makes the reception. He was actually out of bounds there inside of 2 minutes, though. We cannot challenge. The booth does not review, but luckily it doesn't look like it's going to have much of an impact on the game. There, Koch connects with him yet again over the middle. He's been his favorite target so far today, and that's going to move the sticks. But down goes Koch yet again. His offensive line has not done a very good job protecting him so far today. And he's going to end by throwing an interception here to Terrence Newman, getting his 5th on the season, making up for the dropped pick from the first quarter. And that's going to wrap up this game. The Vipers with a solid 27-10 victory. A good bounce back after our Monday night meltdown against Seattle. A much-needed win here for us, especially in a tight division race. I wasn't entirely sure going into this game, but the way Dunta Koch has played throughout his career, I'm not surprised that he threw 2 interceptions. 3 passing touchdowns for Orlando Cross, and not even 200 yards passing, though. I would like to, I guess, throw the ball a little bit more, partly because our ground game doesn't work very well. Ed Ailman, 3.8 yards per carry, so he had a solid game, I guess. Phil Van Dyke, he's been pretty disappointing. Luckily, we're not the team that drafted him, but he was a rookie with us, and this is likely going to be his last year in Albuquerque because he's in a contract season, unless he just winds up playing amazing, but he's been pretty disappointing for us. The defense got 3 tackles for loss. Antrell Wilson, 4 sacks for him. Roger Wicks got himself 2 on the day, and then also 2 interceptions, 1 for Taylor and 1 for Newman. Looking at some other games around the league here in Week 10, the Packers and Patriots, it was supposed to be a great game, but instead New England dominated, winning 43-13. Rodgers had an okay game, almost 200 yards passing and a touchdown. Brady played better though, with over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Larry Johnson held to just 86 yards, which, 86 is pretty solid, but he's had plenty of 100 and 200 yard games so far this season. The Jets, are they getting back on track here? They beat down on Miami 42-21. 4 passing touchdowns for Eli Manning. The Jets are finally starting to play, it looks like, the way everyone expected them to play going into this season. Willie Parker's back from injury and had over 130 yards on the ground. And then Jason Witten and Melvin Wallace both had over 100 yards receiving and 1 touchdown each. The Saints destroyed the Arizona Cardinals, so that's good for our division race. 5 passing touchdowns for Curtis Williams. Matt Leinart didn't necessarily play bad, but he didn't really play great. Scott Donaldson, just 1.7 yards per carry for him. And Jerry Porter, the leading receiver there for New Orleans, with 86 yards on 8 catches. And the Washington Redskins are finally going to lose their first game on the season. Brock Flowers is no longer undefeated, and he throws 2 more interceptions today. They fall to Philadelphia on Monday Night Football, 19-14. Clinton Portis still had a solid day with over 100 yards on the ground, though. And yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.